Alright, this is a short-term update for Ethereum. We're looking for long continuations to $4,000 and even higher than that. So in this video, I want to show you how I see the charts and where I'm looking for a potential entry on this pullback. What do you think? What do you think? We're gonna long Ethereum, bro? We're gonna long Ethereum? Yeah? Okay, so Ethereum is currently trading at $3,700. The main key, the main takeaway here is that we still have these highs, these equal highs at 4,000, just over 4,000, and I think they're the target, quite simply put. We have this 50-week moving average, which has been reclaimed now 2 weeks ago, or actually last week, and we just had a massive run. Now we have seen a little bit of a pullback on the lower time frame, but I still think we are taking out these 4K levels. And hopefully we get a bit of a deeper pullback because I'm looking for an entry with a long targeting these 4,000 equal highs and potentially even just a run through that, maybe 4,200, maybe 4,400. So let's zoom into the 4-hourly time frame. And as you can see here, this is something to keep an eye on. We have the 50 simple moving average here on Ethereum, and we have maintained the price above this 50-week moving average, basically since we reclaimed the 50-week moving average. So since this point over here, since about 2,400, the 4-hourly trend has been above the 50 moving average on 4 hour. And I think we could see a retest or a touch of that. I think the trend is still up. Like I said, I think the 4,000 equal highs are a target and potentially higher than that. But obviously, sometimes there's pullbacks to flush out the late longs, to reset the overbought conditions a little bit. And I don't think we lose the 50 MA on the 4-hour chart. So what we have here is we have this wick, which is lining up exactly with the 50 MA on 4-hourly, which is currently at about 44.70. So I hope if we get a drop there and we maybe sweep these lows over here, this is the setup. We're looking at something like this. So around 34.80, 34.70, it depends. We look on the lower time frame as it gets closer. I don't know if it's just going to sweep below it or just barely touch it. Something like this. We're looking for an entry. We're targeting these 4K equal highs, and the stop probably below these lows, or these lows would be safe. We have to see closer to the time. But this is the idea. If we do get a further drop, look for a long and then continuation higher into 4K. And then we're looking at potentially at least a 1 to 3 risk reward, but maybe 1 to 4, 1 to 5, depending on how we can snipe the entry on the low time frame. At this point in time, I don't want to do anything just yet. I want to see if we still get that drop. That probably happens within the next 48 hours or so, is my guess. So we're looking for that drop for a long continuation. I will share that in real time in my VIP Discord, so if you want to join, there's a link in the description down below. And if you need a place to trade, BLOFIN exchange is where I personally trade. I think it's a great exchange, perpetual futures and spot. And if you use my link in the description down below, I have huge amounts of bonuses and giveaways that I do for my referrals every single month, up to $9,400 USDT cashback on trading volume every month. We're giving away 2 iPhones. We did that last month. We're doing it again this month, purely just randomly to traders who use my referral link, who trade over 5 million in volume. And there's much, much more. So if you need a place to trade, sign up to BLOFIN, use the link in my description down below and trade there, because it literally pays to trade on BLOFIN. Let me know what you think of this setup, if we will get the entry or not. Smash the like button, and I will see you in the next video.